DMGAGN Degens Diamond Hands and everybody in between. Welcome back to the Door Show, presented to you by Diamond Hand Radio and brought to you as always in partnership with the Respected Rhinos Club. Give them a follow at Respected Rhinos on Twitter. And if you're not minting rhinos, what the fuck are you doing? My friends, pardon me. Excuse me. I am your humbled, honored, and clearly always hyped host, Colton Caffin Colt Soroka, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with your boy, today's special guest of the day, joining us in about 30 minutes from now, and do our own research together. We got a hell of a show up on tap today, but before we can get into anything, things I need you to do for me. Item number one, please take a quick moment to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the Door Show on. If you are watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell down there as well, so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping here on the channel. Or if you are watching on the Bird app, make sure you hit that follow button and that notification bell there as well, and then slide on over to YouTube. I'll tell you why here in just a minute. Or if you're listening to the podcast on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that follow button, or whatever the hell button it is right here and right now, as the audio of every single episode releases after each live show is complete. Next item up on deck, you can be so kind, you can find it in your heart to do so while you are watching today's show. Hey, hit that other like button, leave me a comment, retweet it, leave me a rating, jump on over yonder in the live YouTube chat. This is why I said slide on over from Twitter. Live YouTube chat and only YouTube chat. Why? 3 key reasons. Number one, so we start every single show by saying GM, hey, hello to the live YouTube chat, also known as the Diamond Hand fam. Number two, it is how me and you stay in contact throughout the duration of each and every episode. And number three, active construction site in the background. It is how you, the audience, the viewer, can enter into the Daily Door Show giveaway of the day by simply entering in the secret phrase of the day as a comment in the live YouTube chat. Don't know how much more clearer I can make that in the live YouTube chat and only live YouTube chat. Please, for the love of goodness, not on Twitter, on YouTube. And final item today, my friends, excuse me, I'll start things off. Please hit that share button. Send it on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned diamond hander, and somebody who could use a little bit of knowledge and insights about the Web3 and NFT space from time to time. Can't thank you enough when you do all those things. It only helps you make Diamond Hand Media Group and the Door Show bigger and better for each and every one of you. Woo! We back live in prime time, second episode of the week, episode 71, The Door Show, brought to you by the Diamond Hand Media Group and in partnership with the Respected Rhinos. Oh shit, the Respected Rhinos Club. Once again, man, your host, Colton Soroka at Cap and Colt. You can see it down there. Give me a follow on Twitter. And then once again, slide on over to YouTube, whatever direction it is for you. Got a hell of a show on tap today. Clearly, still got the active construction zone in the background. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But what I do know is I need a sip of water, and then I'll slide into that live chat over there. That's some high-quality H2O. All right. What's going on over yonder? First, I'm high. How are you? Hello, Bo Cephas. Hi, Bo Cephas. Hello. How are you? Next one up, we got Chris Ayumara. Chris Ayumara. What's up, baby? How's it going? Good to see you, man. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you very much. Oh, GM. Hella Pro, also known as Alan. Oh, shit. You're so welcome. My pleasure. You're my pleasure. Thanks for allowing me to dish him out. Bo Cephas, yes, my pleasure as well, my friend. No problem whatsoever. Let's see here. Well, hey, we were going, but GM, good to see you. My boy, Dr. Evil, Dr. Evilman, if you do follow him on Twitter. What's up, Dr. Evilman? Good to see you. NFT 420, what's up? GM. Good to see you. Tommy B, Supernova Tech. You know how it goes at this point in time, so I might as well just put it in there. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck Mayo. The Chadma, GM. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. This is the funniest thing ever. It shows elbow cough on my screen. It's the dumbest thing ever. I don't know why it does that, but good afternoon, tits wife. Good to see you. Jonathan Marconi, GM. Good to see you, my brother. Thanks for popping in as per usual. Thank you for always popping in and supporting the Door Show. Yo, bro. What up, baby? Good to see you, GM, my brother. Who else is in here? Looks like I got to everybody who's popping in here nice and early, first thing live in prime time. Sometimes I can't always stick around for final thoughts. And sometimes, I want to save some breath that I'm going to want on my deathbed. Sometimes I this PLP ain't for everybody. Sometimes the joke and the shit, it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to waste breath. I'm going to want back on my deathbed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all about holding each other up. Building shit. So that's about all I'm about. But I'll leave it at that before I stick my fucking foot in my mouth. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming in. Is what it is. Let me get off of that thought track. Because it honestly just put me in a really bad spot. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be dead ass honest with you. Just put me in a really bad spot. I don't like that shit. I just don't like drama. I don't like garbage. That's just not something that I do. So, sorry. Please get me out of that frame of mind. This is what will get me out of this frame of mind. Secret phrase of the day, September 20th, 2022. Tuesdays are for Tokin. Hashtag Tuesdays are for Tokin. Tuesdays are for Tokin. Nothing else. Hashtag Tuesdays are for Tokin. I got my bowl packed, ready to rock and roll. I hope you guys do as well. Also got my Joe, got a couple extra cups of water in case we get cotton mouth. I got some chapstick. I'm ready to rock and roll, kids. So, as you're smashing that into the live chat, hashtag Tuesdays are for Tokin, and the YouTube live chat, only YouTube live chat, I really wish this shit would stop. Like, this is just asinine at this point. But hey, we're getting lemonades and we're getting lemonades. Yep, yeah, we are, Cap. We're getting lemons and we're just having to make lemonade. That's what I was trying to tell you. But I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's move on to the first segment of the day. What do you guys say? What do you know? It's officially time. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. Word on the chain. Cheers to you, beautiful people, diamond handers, Degens, everybody in between, sipping on the black elixir of the God still on this gorgeous Tuesday. Take your sip. I'll be right back. Whew. Sipping on the Colombian Ocaña today. Colombian Ocaña. Brought to you by Coffee Labs Roasters. If you ain't enjoying Coffee Labs coffee, and I say it here every single day, I don't know what you're doing. It is so simple. You just go to this episode's description. You just hit the coffeelabs.com link. Literally go to their website, pick out whatever you want. Nothing is off limits. And then you got an offer code right in this episode's description too. No hashtag, straight up DMND Hand Radio. I'm too used to saying the hashtag DMND Hand Radio. We're going to update that here soon once Naked Z gets back from vacation. But that'll get you 10% off all your orders on coffeelabs.com, as well as free shipping on orders of 50 plus. So as per usual, cheers and shout out to Naked Z and the entire Coffee Labs family for keeping this guy and the entire Diamond Hand fam. Hey, I'm unplugged. Diamond Hand fam, heavily caffeinated. My damn headset was cutting out. So now I can hear you guys a lot better. All right. Hear you guys a lot better. Huh? How about that, Cap? You're listening to yourself talk. There you go, kid. Good job. One more sip and we'll get on with it. Okie doke. Artichokes. Word on the chain has it. Item number one. You know how we gets down. Your current Ethereum and Bitcoin prices brought to you by CryptoBubbles.com. Number one, still in the one hole until the flippening happenings. Yeah, until the flippening happenings. Till the flippening happens, I'm speaking it into existence. But in the one hole, Bitcoin, BTC, Current price per of 19,046. Market cap of 365 billion. 24-hour volume of 36 billion. Down 1.1% on the hour. Down 0.5% on the day, and down 8.5% on the week. So all red for Bitcoin. In the two spot, Ethereum, ETH. Current price per of 1,363. Market cap of 167 billion. 24-hour volume of 15 billion. Down 0.9% on the hour, up 1.3% on the day, and down 15.9% on the week. Zero momentum or negative momentum, however you want to look at it. Tons of it, almost 16%. Damn near touching 20, real close on Ethereum. Bitcoin, very interesting as well. Both of it sitting below 20,000, and as well kind of all in red. No positive movement here today, with a little bit of positive movement on ETH, but no real TA, no real financial advice to give you on that. As always, NFA BSFA on this show, not financial advice, but spectacular fucking advice. So we move along. Word on the chain has it. Item number 2. Happy International NFT Day, everybody. Hey, everybody's all concerned about nonsense and drama and bullshit, and you're wrong and I'm right. I just want to wish you a happy doggone International NFT Day. I just want to tell you I'm happy to own some non-fungible tokens and to be believing in this shit. And I wish that more people would believe in the oh well theory. Oh well, I think this will be over by the time I'm fucking married, or by the time X happens, or if it's not, oh well, we'll figure something else out. Oh well, I may or may not have talked about that on a show known as Lava and Clams today, but oh well, whatever. You know, flaming arrows come, and you can either bitch about them piercing you, or you could say, oh well, snatch another one, smack it over your knee. But what do I know? I'm just a 26-year-old kid that don't know shit about fuck at the end of the day anyway. So who's to say, who's to know? But September 20th of 2017, the term NFT, non-fungible token, was coined by Deet Shirley, the Chief Technology Officer of Dapper Labs. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 5th year anniversary of the ERC 721 proposal. Most people don't even know that. They're too concerned about the market's falling, the sky's calling. Oh my gosh, my floor is dead. Oh, I said it last night. Fuck a floor price. You think seriously, again, you think I give a shit? You think I would show up like this every single day? Like, you think that I would put my face on blast every single day if you think that I didn't believe in this shit? Like, you motherfuckers have it so twisted right now. It's not even funny. Like, you thought we were early 2 years ago? You thought we were early 5 years ago? We're still early. We're still, like, there's still so much. International NFT Day. Happy International NFT Day, everybody. Hope you have a spectacular one. If you didn't know, now you know. We're celebrating it together. Flex your favorite NFTs as your PP, or maybe post about them all day with hashtag International NFT Day, as I probably will be doing as well. Word on the chain has it. Item number 3. OK Bears and IMG have officially entered into a partnership. If you didn't know, OK Bears is the original, not the not okay, not the somewhat okay, not the holy hell derivative OK Bears. The OG OK Bears, and they are a soul project. That's the main thing, is they are a soul-based project. And if you don't know who IMG is, they're massive in Web2 and IRL business. It stands for the International Management Group. They're a global sports, events, and talent management company. They're headquartered in New York City, New York. And they are basically going to be the exclusive global licensing representative for the OK Bears. So I find that rather intriguing, rather interesting that IMG getting involved with a soul project. I know OK Bears has obviously not a little, moderate amount of hype around it. I don't know, not enough for me to go over to Solana and buy one. But I don't know. For IMG, I keep talking about flow. This is where my head goes. I keep talking about flow. Hey, take it slow, low and flow. I don't even let it flow, low and slow. That's the tempo. I don't know, Jeff Matthews. I'm sorry. I've I literally was saying that shit in my sleep. I kid you not. I woke up out of a dead sleep the other night and I was like, let it flow. Oh, shit. And we were not in a space. We were not in the space. It was real bad. But I'm very interested. My whole point of mentioning this is, number one, really cool to see an IRL company like IMG take care of all the exclusive IP rights and licensing rights for OK Bears. But the biggest thing I question is Solana going to be the next coin, the next chain to really be the part B to Ethereum, if you will? Because obviously, when it comes to NFTs, Ethereum is king. Ethereum's number one, no question about it. When it comes to crypto, Bitcoin, we know. But when it comes to NFTs, it's all ETH. And I think with Dapper Labs making moves with Ticketmaster, with NBA, with Top Shot, with also the Strike and the UFC, and there's so many other things that they have planned and that they're doing. I don't see that same movement with Solana. I know they have Magic Eden. I know all of this. I just think Dapper Labs is a better platform. And I just don't see the same amount of partnerships and the same amount of IRL Web 2 movement that I'm seeing with Dapper Labs with Magic Eden. So I don't know. I'm still holding strong with Flow. I think they're going to be one of the next ones to hop up, but very, very interesting and very cool to see IMG partnering with OK Bears, Solana-based project. Wanted to mention this word on the chain, item number 4. I mentioned it a little while ago, and apparently it's kind of become a big issue. So what was it? last week, week and a half ago, when rest in peace, God save the Queen, when Queen Elizabeth II passed away. And I told you guys, like, you're a bunch of sick fucks, right? Like, you're a bunch of sick fucks. Everybody was out making their own Queen Elizabeth project, doing this, that, and the third, and it was just like, what the hell? Well, apparently, a lot of people either don't tune into this show or we're not listening to anything that I said whatsoever. But the best part about it is well, not the best part. It's that NFT projects are launching, but they're not really launching. It's just fake websites that have nothing but fake links and wallet drainer contracts. That's all it is. So my best piece of advice, and I guess it's just because it's word on the chain, it's hot topic. Holy shit. Here we go. Hang on, kids. I mean, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Could you warn a motherfucker? You know, could you just warn a motherfucker? I don't know. Who's to say, who's to know? Hey, baby. Good to see you. Good to see you, Yeti. Hello, if that was directed at me. But yeah, stay away from Queen Elizabeth II NFTs, because apparently motherfuckers are connecting to mint or to do whatever. I guess if it's on OpenSea, whatever. But I don't know. Apparently people are getting their wallets drained left, right, and center. I found 4 or 5 articles on it this morning, so just wanted to mention it. All right, let's have some fun. Everybody loves graphics. I know you love graphics. That's why I bring them. Word on the chain has it. Item number 5. Yes, 5. Item number 5 says that the first sandbox wedding, the nuptials, have officially been completed. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a sandbox game wedding just happened a few hours ago. This was actually from Saturday, but I didn't mention it on Monday. I didn't come across it until today again. A few hours ago. Congratulations, Clark Crypto. A special thank you to Borget Sebastian. A feature video dropping today at the Cobbleland. Oh, dropping today at the Cobbleland, #wedding, #metaverse. So essentially a before and after, how it started, they were just like talking about it. The metaverse is just not about technology. It's all about the people. And apparently the dude is the owner. Let's see. Hold on. It is Clarence and Joanne Chan. And Clarence is the owner of a major record label or music production company, something along those lines. And they had the first ever half metaverse, half reality wedding. And it was at what you're seeing right there in the background is some Japanese mansion that, like, I don't know if you don't have access to it, or there's something special about it. There's something super duper whooper special about it. I don't know what, bad hosting on my part, but At least I'm man enough to admit it. Accountability. You see what I'm trying to do here? Just trying to fucking break some accountability to the show. Man enough to admit it. I don't know what the fucking importance of it is, but what I do know is people are getting married in the metaverse. Okay? Like, you ain't even got to go to Vegas no more. You ain't even got to go down to the fucking courthouse. Throw on your Oculi, slide on over to your honey's house, scoop her up, you're down to the metaverse steeple, and then all of a sudden, you guys are married and till death do us part. So hey, just want to let you guys know, if you were looking to get married, you can now get hitched with your sweetheart in the sandbox. Also, Decentraland. I think we talked about that a little while ago, but there you go. There you have it. What on the chain has it? Item number 6. Yes, item number 6. Hold on, let me change something real quick. Item number 6. Atlas NFT vending machines, more accurately, have officially launched. They are the first vending machine to launch in Malaysia. I didn't bring any graphics for this one, but I just thought it was pretty badass, and I wanted to mention it. I know that for NFT NYC, they dropped some form. I don't know if it was a specific project or what exactly all it was, but I know that they dropped these vending machines, and I don't know if it was just like one solo one or if they had a bunch of them. But the one in Malaysia, or this Atlas NFT vending machines, is like a whole row of the son of a guns. I couldn't find a good picture of it, and I didn't just want some blurry ass shit. It's like a whole row, and it's all different projects, and like it looked like a lot of these projects had tiers, and you could do different levels, and like it looked just like a standard vending machine, but you look like you go up and tap your phone or do some type of something or other to connect your crypto wallet or whatever the case might be. So NFT vending machines are the big takeaway there, and I think that they're gonna have a spot in the future. I don't know for what, where, how, why, but there's gonna be something. Somebody's gonna be, yeah, I need that utility. Oh, you can just run up the street, slide in your credit card, buy yourself a Bored Ape, and then you can get into the VIP party. I don't know. Maybe there's something like that in the future. Maybe that's how it'll work. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my face. Who's to say? Who's to know? Word on the chain has it. Item number. Wait. This is 6. That was 5. I lost count. Who's to say? Who really cares? If you're counting at home, sorry, my fault. You will now know, though, my friends, that Hypnotic is dropping their own NFTs. That's right. When you were in college or even high school, or maybe even pre-high school, for you real degenerates out there, you were drinking that cloudy elixir of fruity liqueurs, a little cognac and a dash of vodka, and they called it Hypnotic. Well, my friends, they're officially entering the metaverse, and you better believe your bottom dollar, bet your bottom dollar that I brought graphics. My friends, wouldn't you know that GuapDad4000 is the official spokesperson for Hypnotic into the metaverse? They have their own doggone website and everything, the hypnoverse.io. I, too, was also today years old when I learned Hypnotic was spelled with no Y. It is HPNOTIQ. But you will see no purchase necessary. He says, and I stopped right at the perfect time, hit the link for a free NFT from Hypnotic. So you can go to hypnoverse.io. And of course, I went there for you. Would I be Cap and Colt if I didn't go to the website? Come on, kids. I got your back. So let me click on the links and drain my whole wallet so you don't have to. No. I don't do that. But I did. Oh, shit. Never mind. Where's it at? That's not what I wanted. That's the sandbox. Oh, here we go. Wow. As soon as the page opens up, look at that. Claim your free NFT and enter the Hypnoverse sweepstakes. Put in your full name, your zip code, and your email address. Hot diggity dog. Sounds pretty centralized if you ask me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but sounds awfully centralized. I will not be entering in the Hypnoverse sweepstakes, but I simply am a humble messenger to let you know what comes. You can go to hypnoverse.io on the your mobile device. You see, mobile only. These bad boys, they're damn like ether brews. If you're an ether brew, boo-hoo! Hey, also, if you're not minting ether brews, what the fuck are you doing? Well, we're already minted out. Sweeping ether brews. My apology. These are basically like Like, look at this little guy. Look at him here. What's up with you, motherfucker? What you staring at? What the fuck you staring at? Look, these little guys turn into ether brews on the mobile, and you can like bring them into the room with you. They spin around on the desktop. They spin around. You can do all types of cool shit with them, just like ether brews. But you can bring them into the room with you on the mobile. So I don't know what all they got planned, but obviously the Hypnoverse is a big part of it. And there you go. There you have it. Hypnotic coming out with their own daggum NFTs. Ladies and gentlemen, word on the chain has it. Item number. Wait, do I know how to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one was number 6, not 5. I was right. Oh, I was right. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, word on the chain has it. Item number 8. Champ Medici. I think it's Medici. I worked at a restaurant called Medici, but I'm pretty sure it's Medici. That is the son of Snoop D-O-double-G, the doggy dog. And Clay Nation have officially dropped some music NFTs called Clay Nation Tapes Volume 1. If you haven't heard of Clay Nation, it's because probably it's based on Cardano. No shade of Cardano with that by any means. By any means. I'm just not very, very vast in my Cardano knowledge whatsoever. But what I do know is that it is also part of the Baked Nation by Snoop Dogg that I too also believe was dropped on Cardano. And if you've seen this graphic or this, I don't know what you want to call it. I think it was a commercial. I don't know. If you've seen this is part of the Baked Nation, Clay Nation deal. And Snoop D-O-double-G, his son, Champ Medici, just dropped some music, 3 tracks in partnership, collaboration, whatever you want to say, with Clay Nation. Clay Nation Tapes Volume 1. You can get them on the Cardano marketplace. Wanted to mention that because obviously anything Snoop Dogg does, Snoop Dogg's making waves in this space, and I always like to keep the ear to the street. So it begs the question again, why did I really mention it? Is Cardano the next thing? Is crypto.com? Is that going to be the thing? Is that it? Is Solana it? Is Polygon it? Is Flow it? I don't know. Nothing will ever top ETH when it comes to the non-fungible token space. Period. But I'm very interested to see what does come in second place, and I'm still gonna stick with my my original thesis of flow. Sorry, I just wanted to do that. It felt right to do. Felt right. Last word on the chain item of the day before we bring in our guest of the day and have some token fun. Word on the chain has it. Item number 9. When Colorado moves, my friends, you might want to take note. Colorado always seems to be the first ones to move on everything outside of Cali. I remember when Colorado was one of the first ones, if not the first, to legalize. And I'll ask Travis about this. I'm sure he'll have the answer as soon as we bring him live. Colorado being one of the first states to legalize recreationally. And maybe it was Cali too. But I just remember that being such a massive thing. And now look at how pot is just slowly but surely becoming legalized state by state, more and more lax. I'm not saying at the federal level yet, of course, but it's getting better and better and better over time. So definitely something to think about with that. But why do I mention it? I mention it because now Colorado residents can pay their taxes in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So Colorado, a first mover again, if they move on something, I suggest you take note, and I suggest that you put in the back of your head that it's here to stay, no matter how long it takes to bring it mainstream. They will be able to pay individual income taxes, business income taxes, sales and use taxes, withholding taxes, servants taxes, and excise fuel taxes with crypto, other cryptos, and Bitcoin. So pretty damn cool. This was originally announced in February by Governor Jared Polis, and it has officially been put into action, especially with tax season coming up right around the corner. So that's all we got. Word on the chain, ladies and gentlemen. No mas from me. But before we move along, you know the drill. Oh, I haven't been doing this. I keep forgetting. I just forget it's down here, and I'm like, today I was like, damn, I got to remember this thing. Word on the chain. You know, like it's just much better that way, right? Like it's just it It takes the show from 50 layers of shit buried in there to just barely above, right? Like just this little layer, just a little breakthrough. Nothing crazy. I'm not saying it takes us up to the upper echelon. I'm just a little breakthrough. Because this show at the end of the day really is just so you guys know we're all on the same page. Secret phrase, September 20th, 2022. Secret phrase of the day. Hashtag Tuesdays are for token. Tuesdays are for token. Apparently also for construction. For construction, indeed. Tuesday are for token, though. This shit has been throwing me off the whole doggone show. Secret phrase, one more time. Tuesdays are for token. Hashtag Tuesdays are for token. Make sure you put the hashtag in there as well. But my friends, we move along into the second segment of the day. Doorkeepers. It's Token Tuesday, folks. Of course, I got to get a pre-interview token. Who would I be if I wasn't? Oh, let me change this back. Token and not remembering what the hell I should be doing back here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. If you don't know, you won't know, but this is the Door Show presented to you by Diamond Hand Media Group and brought to you in partnership with the respected Rhinos Club. Cannot thank you enough for stopping by, hanging out, supporting your boy, and helping us grow this damn space we call Web3. Without further ado, my friends, it's time to bring in the standing Tuesday guest and get on your feet and put your hands together for a man that needs no damn introduction at this point in time. I mean, zero introduction, but I'm going to do it for him anyway. The founder of the Chad and Brad family NFT collection, a legal Lord's Kale provider, the owner of the Foundation Dispensary based in Coachella, California, the OG Chad, the daddiest of the dad, the professional dabber himself, the one, the only. Welcome him in, Travis Pastore.
What's up, man? Good morning.
Good morning, buddy. How you doing?
Good. Happy Tuesday. Token Tuesday.
Happy Token Tuesday to you as well. How you feeling on this beautiful Tuesday?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Yeah.
Just for listeners out there, because I know Chad's gonna ask. We're going this weekend, me and the wife, to Best Buy. I'm getting a webcam. I'm gonna get proper. I'm gonna get set up. I was struggling. I know you saw me backstage struggling trying to get my damn phone.
Did we just have to get through 70 episodes? Was that like it? What like? Did you just have to like make sure I had enough commitment to get through 70? Was that the deal? I mean, like what were we waiting on? Or are we waiting to get through 75?
I hate ordering electronics online, man. Unless like I can go in. I was looking at some stuff at Costco. I didn't pull the trigger, but I'm going to Best Buy. I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm not gonna order it on Amazon though. I can't because I feel like everything I order on Amazon, if I look at it, I don't know the brand, and I know when it gets here, I'm just gonna hate it, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna break.
That's the problem with America. Preconceived notions, man. You're just writing this shit off before it's even doggone to your door. I mean, what are we even talking about? I mean. They do make this return policy on Amazon now. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Amazon platform, but if something isn't up to your standards, they typically give you like a month to return that shit. But
okay. See, the wife does all the Amazon. It's always the wife on Amazon, bro. She does all the Amazon ordering.
And you live in Coachella, so there's got to be some stupid drop box on every freaking corner. Like literally, they send you a label to your printer, you slap it on the box, and you stick it back in their shit, and they send it back to some warehouse. Like, oh, didn't work. I don't know.
Yep.
Or keep using your phone. It makes for good conversation.
It's a great way to start the show.
Oh shit, let's get into it. We'll stay a little high level first. We'll start Chad and Brad updates in alpha. What's going on? I obviously had Kenna on yesterday, the creator of our metaverse. Badass. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on that. And also if you had any additional alpha to drop. And then what's going on with the project? I mean, we do talk all the time on the back end and all the time on spaces, but I mean, hey, get us up to date. What's going on? Maybe you got some alpha that you can piss off truth that you dropped on the Door Show today. Just say who's to know.
Well, as most know, we are doing our weekly AMA. So every Tuesday now, we're going to be doing our AMA at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So if you are, I am recording them too. Danny Jax has requested that we record those. So pop in tonight, ask questions if there's anything else. Regarding Kenna, you all got to see the leak in the backside, obviously, right? So the rough draft of the Chad and Brad Foundation dispensary within Isles of Meta. So it is cool that she's been rocking that out. She said that, yeah, she's going to add some vegetation. We're going to go in and, change aesthetics. The inside, everything obviously needs to be built out. So we're just continuing to work on that. One of the big things that we did this weekend was we finalized speaking with our new artist. So we have been looking for an artist because we do want somebody that can help us move forward with our female line. And so that's something we've kind of been talking about in spaces, about dropping the female line of Chads and Brads counterparts. And so we did speak with an artist. We finalized kind of that we're going to move forward with them. My wife is going to be getting the first female. So we'll be doing a 1-of-1 for my wife based off traits that she chooses. And the artist will that'll be kind of just like, a little, I guess, like an initial test just to make sure that the art style and everything looks really good. But I already have seen the art. They match the original art incredibly. This artist is it's insane how good he does to match the original art. And just talking with him on the phone, man, he literally he wanted me to send him all the original files so he could break down the original art and how the original artist, compiled the characters and each layer and the shadows and the style that they do. And you got some, oh man, I feel you. I get that all the time. It's what can you do? I'm right by an airport, so I'll usually be out back on my phone and you just have the fucking jets flying over. But yeah, we have finalized with the artist everything. We're looking to move forward with that. Don't sweat it. And then, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the 1-of-1, dude. And then we'll have
sweat. I don't know the definition of that word. Sorry. Pressure does not exist for me. Sweat and nervousness does not exist for me. Sorry. Let's just get that off the table. But it's just it's annoying. It's annoying. But hey, whatever. Because I want to listen to you, and then all of a sudden, halfway through a great point, but I can see the chat is not too excited. You're leaking all that alpha. Hey, man, it looks like somebody's going to go be running and telling Sherelle you're leaking all that alpha. But hey, I love it, man. I'm excited about the female collection. I'm really interested. Are you guys going to kind of still wait for a while, potentially till the market to rebound, or what are you kind of thinking on that end of things until you drop it?
Yeah, so it's not really something we want to rush. We don't rush really anything, but we do want to make sure that we're able to kind of get to the point where we can drop these 3D avatars and continue to build those characters out too, all the females, everything like that, and potentially drop those in, January or so. Some people are seeing different things with the market, right? You've got some people talking about, November being a good push, and I think Shiba this morning was talking about you've got to keep your eye on tech stocks this November. If you see there's no real boom in tech stocks, then likely crypto is probably not going to boom either. They kind of follow suit, right? So that's something just to keep an eye on. But yeah, I would like to get the female line dropped by, I don't know. I don't want to put a timeline on it because we just started with the original. Yeah, we're just going through the trial.
Rebound. The main thing that I was trying to get out of you was that you're taking your time. Slow and flow. Let it go. That's the tempo. I don't know. Something like that. Jeff Matthews is always saying, let it flow. Slow. I don't fucking know.
The main reason's just because we don't want to have two collections minting at the same time. Right. So I'd like to. We've been talking in the back channels about some things with the original collection. I won't leak. I know Truth will get pissed if I talk too in depth about what we might do there, what we might not do there. But yeah, I would like to finalize the Chad and Brad, the male line prior to launching the actual female line. So that's obviously, we can take our time with that, continuing to mint out this collection and mint on. And then that way it gives us time to develop the art, develop the traits. We want to get input from the community, obviously, on, you know, we've had some input on names. Some of them have been great. Some of them have been hilarious. Some of them have been just like, what were you thinking? But that's the fun of going to the community and asking for their ideas. And I know Bocephus knows I'm probably talking about him, but it's okay, Bocephus. We'll get your ideas put into motion. Don't worry. So yeah, obviously the traits, things like that, what the community wants to see. We have a lot of females in our community, you know, and there's a lot of females in NFTs that you don't even probably see on a day-to-day basis because they never even come up and speak. They're usually just hiding in the listener crowd or behind a PFP that you would never even know. Right. So it'll be interesting to kind of see once we launch this collection, how many more females kind of come out of the woodworks and get involved with what we've got going on, especially stoner females, because, you know, it's always fun to get high, just hang out.
I don't know anything about that. I know nothing about that. Hey, speaking of getting high and hanging out, because I don't want to keep asking you that about Chad and Brad after you kind of dropped all that, which is pretty damn dope. And we talked about the metaverse a lot with Kenna yesterday. And like I was showing a lot of pictures, so that was pretty damn cool. If anybody who paid attention and didn't tune in yesterday, maybe check that out. But I saw you take a massive dab before this show, and I don't want you to stumble over your words and release something you shouldn't. So let's talk about something you can't get in trouble with. Cannabis industry. What the hell's going on? I ask you about this every single week because in hopes, fingers crossed, toes crossed, eyes crossed, that maybe eventually there'll be some type of good news at the federal level, some good news somewhere, or just maybe some type of hot topic going on in cannabis that we can talk about. Or is it just the same usual bullshit?
No. So, you know, last week I dropped that they had introduced a bill in California. It hadn't been, I don't think it had been signed yet, but they had introduced the bill regarding employers and, you know, not being able to fire employees if they test positive for THC on a drug test. And so he did end up enacting and signing that bill among a ton of other bills. I think they said he signed 10 total. And one of the biggest ones is that they're now working on ways that we can open up interstate commerce. You know, they're gonna allow California, or find a way to allow California to be able to make deals with other cannabis companies in other states. I need to obviously look more into the specific bill, but that was kind of the big point in a lot of the articles is interstate commerce is coming to California, which opens up insane doors. You know, now instead of having to go to another state, you know, especially with the Booth by Chad, that's one of the biggest things that's kind of held us back from expanding that brand into other states is you have to get in touch with a grower who meets your quality standards, who understands the SOPs that you have in place for that product and how you want it to look on shelves and go out to the customer. And just basically all around, it's your brand. You have to have it represented in the way that you want it to be represented. So this allows us to, you know, work with our suppliers here in California, get our same exact pricing that we've been getting, and be able to send that out to other states. Now, I'm not sure to what degree we'll be able to do this. Like I said, I've got to look more into the bill, but just off of first glance, that's huge. Allowing us to have the same, you know, everybody wants Cali bud. That's one of the biggest things I know back in the day, back in the traditional market. If you were from New York, or if you were from, if you were from anywhere outside of California, and the guy comes and he goes, yeah, man, I got this shit from Cali. You go, all right, yeah, I want that. I'll take that. Yeah, all day. So that's something I'm looking forward to being able to do, man. We're right there. That's why we got in when we got in, and everything's just going to continue to open up for us.
That's dope. That's dope. And you kind of saying that is definitely gonna how you finish that. Why we got in when we got in. Stick a pin in that. We'll come back to that here in a minute. Because we're gonna get deep here today. We're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna talk some shit, Travis, because I'm sick of it. But that's we'll save that for a minute. But you know, it's really interesting that interstate commerce. That I'm not saying, but I'm saying it kind of puts a little bit of a wedge in the door of federal regulation. I'm not saying, but like I said it earlier in Word on the Chain, you see Colorado or Cali move on something, you know it's probably here to stay. And you know it, they're very, 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 very early. And that's just me judging off of watching the cannabis industry for the better part of the last decade. I mean, I would say somewhere in there for sure. So at least solidly for the last 5 years. So I don't know. That's badass. Am I way off base thinking that?
No, I mean, somebody even came up, I think yesterday in our space, and they were talking about how it's unfair and messed up that, Washington, D.C., weed is legal. You can't, like, it's legal in Washington, D.C., and all the politicians and that's basically the way they,
why
not to make it political, but a lot of the, it's so a lot of them can smoke and not get in trouble for smoking their weed, right? And it's kind of messed up that on the federal level, they don't necessarily agree with that. But yeah, I do think that it is 100% a step forward. California, Colorado, they are definitely the movers when it comes to this industry. A lot of people base their individual state ordinances off of what California has done. The legalization, a lot of people follow suit with what Colorado has done. So yeah, they're 100% influencers in the market, and it's interesting. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
I think the biggest thing is going to be the banking. As soon as we see safe banking, that's game over. But yeah, interstate commerce is a huge gray area.
You guys are only cash and crypto at Foundation, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I've been to one or two, maybe just one, dispensary that actually accepts debit card. They actually took my debit card, not even credit card. They actually took my debit card right from my bank. And I was like, well, that's interesting. How is that possible? So I don't know. It was my PNC bank. I've never seen that before. It was actually the Reef in Las Vegas. And obviously they could hello, anybody can look that shit up. I'm not the first person that's fucking said that, but it's really interesting. I don't know if maybe Vegas is trying to make strides. Maybe they're doing strides. I haven't got up to date on all that shit, but it's very interesting. You say that about the interstate commerce. I had no idea about that. And that's big. That's big. That's really fucking cool. And there's not many podcasts or anywhere really talking about that. I was today years old when I learned about that. And where else are you going to find it? You don't have the damn owner of a dispensary who literally is a stay-at-home dad because he's been so fucking successful in the industry. I mean, hey, where else? Where else? I mean, come on. How about that shit?
All right. Well, I have to admit, somebody did send it to me on Twitter, and it did just happen like 2 days ago. This is brand new news.
Wow.
So yeah,
stop kissing your ass. You ain't worth a shit. All right, let's get serious for a minute. I mean, not that serious. As serious as we fucking get on Token Tuesdays. Give me a break. Saw yesterday the merge. My entire net worth rapidly getting evaporated. Crypto's dog shit. Trash, completely in the gutter. Don't even worry about NFTs right now. We'll get to them fucking stupid things. But crypto, what's your thoughts overall on where everything's at? We kind of talked about it pre-merge, like what our thoughts were, everything in between. Just to people freaking out, losing their minds, running for the hills, or just to the people cementing in, doubling down. What's your thoughts on the way everything's kind of going right now, post-merge and everything in between?
So yeah, man, I think as far as crypto, it's going essentially as expected for what a lot of people were expecting. A lot of people talk about the buy the rumor, sell the news, right? I think we talked about this as well. And I think that was one of the biggest things that happened and that we saw. And, there are market movers still in crypto. That is, there are people that can move markets, that have the liquidity, whether it's a hedge fund, whether it's a group of hedge funds, whatever it is, market manipulation is going to happen both in the stock market. It's going to happen in crypto, and people can trigger sell-offs. And that's usually what you'll see. That's why you see the buy the rumor, sell the news. A lot of these big hedge funds, they do just that. The news will come out at the most opportune moment that they see a spike. They'll cause a sell-off. They'll sell a lot, and a lot of people will follow suit. If a lot of people see that rapid drop happening, what are they going to do? They're going to go, oh shit, there goes a lot of my, net worth. I'm going to, okay, let me see if I can sell here and possibly get in at a better price. And I think that's exactly what those market movers and those larger hedge funds are trying to do, because they read the charts, just like everybody else. And a lot of that trading, it's not even physical trading. People have to remember, especially in the stock market, most of these hedge funds, most of these rapid traders, they use computers, they use algorithms, they have programs that basically read market data, read technical analysis that they've put in based off certain criteria that will make trades for them rapidly. So that way you don't have that human emotional interaction. That's the biggest thing, is you got to keep emotions out of the stock market. What better way than to use a computer program? So I'm sure the same thing happens in crypto. People, I think, even utilize, right? There's AI scripts. I think even Chadma's using one for AVAX to short AVAX. I've been seeing him post some pictures, and they'll grab their quick 2 to 5%, because that 5% adds up over time. If you can do that consistently with your trades day after day, that's going to add up fast. And so there's already people using AI to make trades. So I think that's essentially what we're seeing. We're seeing technical analysis come into play. And I have to shout out Crypto Rick again, man. If you ever have any questions, always ever have any questions about where you think any support levels are for Ethereum, Bitcoin, any of these major cryptos, check out Crypto Rick. He puts all of that information out there. You can follow it, and it hits. It follows suit. TA is TA. So.
And for those of you that, when we're sitting up on stage and we're saying TA this, TA that, do your own TA, that is technical analysis. Thank you for being one of the only ones that actually says it in full. We get to go on so fast and just say TA and expect that everybody knows it. But it's interesting to hear your opinion, and I've really wanted to kind of go down this rabbit hole now that we're about a week now post merge, and pretty much everybody's thoughts have been, yeah, this was anticipated. This is what we thought was going to happen. This is nothing outlandish right now, so I don't know why everybody's freaking out. I think it's going to be like this for a while. Buy the rumor, sell the noise. You say that. Rumor has it 1150 range, 1140 range, somewhere in that ballpark is where people are kind of thinking. So if you're like, oh, this is the next bottom, hang on, Papa. You might be, might be in for a little bit of a drop. And then another rumor is people are kind of talking now January, February. Originally it was like that November, and now more and more people are kind of like, shit, maybe it might be after the holiday season. And a lot of people are kind of starting to rumble that shit, but it's not like a front page headlines. NFTs will become mainstream at January. So I like that you said that, or crypto will be whatever. So I guess that I said that, perfect segue. NFTs are dog shit. Like we'll just say it. We'll just say it. Let's call a spade at this point in time. Especially with the price of ETH, floors are down everywhere. There's floors down 50%. There's floors down 80%. There's floors down 99%. There's ones that are down 99% that'll rebound all the way back up 100% and then go up 200% from there. And there's ones that are dead. I think the most interesting point, and what I kind of want to get your thoughts on, I tweeted out yesterday, and it's in a joking matter. It was a shit post, but I said, fuck a floor price, right? Fuck a floor price. I don't give a shit. But like, is floor price really an indication of the success level of a project? Like 2 years of consistent NFTs now, can we truly sit here as leaders, founders in the space, and say that floor price is a true dictation of where a project really might be? What's your thoughts on that?
No, I have to say no, just because I think the floor price reflects the market. Yeah, right.
This is still Tokin Tuesday, kids.
Yeah, the floor price, I think, is a reflection of the market and people trying to gain liquidity and make their plays and sell ETH when it's going down and be able to get liquid so they can buy back in, right? That's the only major drawback to investing directly in NFTs, right? It's really hard to get liquid, and the main way most people get liquid is dropping the floor price and trying to be the one at the bottom so that they get bought up on whatever activity comes next, right? So That's one of the major issues with NFTs. And so when the market starts to go down, it will 100%. You'll see that people will try to get liquid. They'll try to sell their NFTs. They'll have to drop, and they end up doing that. So I would say if you look at projects like, Lazy Lions, look at Bored Ape, look at Mutant Ape, look at all these blue chips that have insane market caps. The company behind them, Yuga Labs, has an insane amount of money behind them, obviously, just over all the money they've brought in from everything they've done over the last just year, which is absolutely insane. So they have the capacity to do big things. You can't deny that, right? That they have the funding to be able to essentially do whatever they want. So that really doesn't give you an indication of bearishness if you're an investor, right? If your company is fluid in large amounts of cash and capital that they're not really wasting or doing, they do Ape Fest, they do stuff like that, but they don't burn cash. I'm sure they have a ton of employees, and I'm sure Yuga Labs is obviously a company, so they have to spend money, but I'm sure they're positive in all they've done over the last year, right? So to me, that's extremely bullish. So I would never drop the floor of a project like that or any project involved, to be honest. So you see Mutant Apes dropping, you see Bored Apes dropping, Bored Kennel Club. That's just an indication of where the market's at and people trying to get liquid. So maybe they can make another play themselves when the bounce back does happen.
Yeah, I think it has zero indication whatsoever. Zero. Yeah, that was the whole point. But you definitely talked a lot about just all the common problems and kind of what's going on, and it's just an indicator of the market. Like, that's all it is. It's just, I don't know. People are putting way too much weight on it. And like, if you dig deeper than just opening up an OpenSea and looking at the first 5 things listed and, oh, that's it. Like, that this project must be dead. Like, look how dense it is. Look how thin it is. Look what's actually listed there. Like, who's to say, who's to know? Maybe it's just somebody who came in and dropped 5 and then instantly those 5 are removed and it's up to 0.07. Like, who knows? Who knows? But people don't take the time to look at that shit. And I don't know. I guess another question on that, is there really any point to sell an NFT for like less than 0.1 right now? Like, I don't, even that, like, I don't know. I mean, I've sold one NFT in this market, and it was because it was a rare one, and I wanted to stack up on some bags of that and some other shit, which I checked both boxes. So I have no intention of selling anything else at all. Like, I literally made the move to fill more bags. So is there any point at all in selling anything right now, or what?
I mean, I've still got NFTs in my wallet that I got in January, at 0.04 that currently have 0.3 WETH offers on them, and I'm not going to take it. If I didn't take it in the bull market when it was up at like 0.5, 0.6, I'm not going to, obviously take it in the bear market when it's at 0.3. Some people have to. Some people, depending on the situation they're in, they got to take offers and get liquid and, sell when they have to sell. But me, I'm not selling really much of anything in the bear market unless it's because I want to get liquid to make another play on something else that I see a bigger opportunity in. And, I'm already positive on that initial play. But that's just my personal strategy right now.
Yeah, I have no intention of really selling anything. I mean, not financial advice, but spectacular fucking advice. Just like you said, there's no reason to take those offers. There's no reason to sell. I heard somebody say, I don't remember who said it today, but let's be honest, we're all over leveraged in NFTs. Well, I mean, that's probably not good. Like, I don't know. That's probably not that's probably not where you want to be. Like, you shouldn't be waking up every morning, going to your OpenSea quickly as you possibly can, logging into your MetaMask, connecting to OpenSea to see if your projects are up or down. And then as fast as you possibly can, running to cryptobubbles.com or whatever the fuck you use and looking where the market's at. How far are we down? Oh, 13% this week. I'm coming, Elizabeth. What good does it do? Like, what good does it do? The only thing that fucking matters to me right now is building. You don't have to have shit to be around me right now, but you got to be on shit. right now in this space. You can't just you ain't got to have $1 million floor price. I don't give a damn. I don't care at all. But you got to be at least doing a little something, not just sitting around on your thumb. Or else this space ain't gonna go nowhere. At the end of the day, so great thoughts, great stuff. Appreciate that. One final thought on that, and then I wanted to have I wanted to get your thoughts on the phrase of the week, word of the week, whatever. Last week it was networking. This week I got a little something because I always ask the that same question to all the guests the first time they come on. What's your number one piece of advice for somebody on the consistent, persistent pursuit of the passion? It'd be pretty goofy if I asked you that time and time again. So I have come up with some new topics. But before we do that, you mentioned up at the top of the show not to get political. Not to get too political, but hey, we're gonna dip a little toe. Does it have a little? Did it get hotter in here? Regulation. I just want to get your thoughts on regulation and kind of just overall the future of where you think it will be. We saw yesterday, I think it was the New York Times. I think it was yesterday. New York Times put out an article about insider trading and all the politicians and all their insider trading, this and that and third, and everything they've done, and like just absolute pandemonium. Everything that they released. Is that the reason why they want regulation in this space? Question number one. Like, they want to make this centralized. They want to have some sense of it. They want to be able to get their grubby little paws in it as well. They don't want the common folk to be able to, because think about it. Where do you draw the line on insider trading and NFTs? Like, oh, hey, we're probably going to be having the women collection drop sometime in 2023. You might want to stack up on Chad and Brad's. Like, is that insider trading? Like, where do you draw the line, right? So then them fuckers are like, well, could be. So let's come in with a little regulation. So what do you think about all that shit? Like, do you think the regulation piece? Because my personal opinion, and like I won't put any words in my personal opinion is that regulation is just literally to make this more centralized and to allow the fat cats to get their fucking hands in it. Point blank. Period. At the end of the day, that's my opinion. But what's your opinion on that? And then what do you think? Kind of the future of regulation looks, how long and what does it kind of look like?
Yeah, they're not going to stop insider trading on politicians, man. I got 2 words: Nancy Pelosi. That's pretty much all you got to know.
I'm queasy. Travis, don't say those words on this show.
I know, right? I might get you shut down. My bad, man. My bad. But yeah, look at how much money. Like, look at her husband and all the trades that they've made. Like, you can track these trades. The amount of money that she's made and the ridiculous net worth that she has, just doing what she does. If that was the case, they would have cracked down on that, long ago, because that's just blatant. It's not even, there's no question anymore. So no, I think it has nothing to do with insider trading.
The best part is that she wrote the bill that turned into the law that allowed politicians to insider trade. That's the best part. That's the cherry on top of the proverbial what the fuck Sunday. But not many people know that, so I figured I'd dash that in there for you.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know she was the one that was behind it, but that makes sense. That would make sense. And of course, she's got the money to put.
She's only been in office for 72 fucking years. The old bag. Sorry.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. They want to get their hands in it. They want to make their money, whether it's making sure taxes are taken care of or whatever it is. I think that's the only thing, is because most people use crypto. They have for years, right? You see it even with a lot of Bored Apes. A lot of people will see the transaction hash and they'll be like, why did this Bored Ape just sell for 1 ETH? Like, what the hell's going on here? And then you'll see that, the dude sold it to himself so that he could take a loss on his account so that he wouldn't have to pay taxes. It's people are doing shit like that, and they've been called out on Twitter for doing shit like that. And so I think that's exactly what it has to do with, is them making sure that they get their cut. People aren't skimping on taxes, and they're not doing shit that they can't necessarily track.
100%. I'm very interested to see what the future of it will be. Like, what regulation does actually look like. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. And like taxes are going to be a fucking clusterfuck. I'm just gonna say, hey, here,
why do you
let
think
me
they
know.
started
Let
taking?
me know. I don't fuck. Let me know. Here's my MetaMask. Let me know. I don't know what the fuck else you want from me. I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
Yeah, that was the first cue, right? The first thing you said when we got in here, right? Is then Colorado's starting to take crypto to pay tax payments. I'm sure the Fed wants to follow suit on that because they're going to get a lot of crypto.
100%. And they're going through like PayPal to do it. So I don't know like how much legitimacy there is actually to what the fuck Colorado is actually doing over there, but they're definitely doing it. So yeah, straight through PayPal accepting crypto to the state government. I don't know. Interesting as fuck. I think there is going to be so many dirty hands and rabbit holes when regulation does come around. The motherfuckers are just going to be like, fuck it. All right, regulation starts now. Everybody wipe clean. You helped us build this place, you fucking assholes. This is the one time. I really hope. That's what I'm speaking into existence.
That'd be nice.
But who the hell knows, man?
No, they're gonna crack. They're gonna get involved, man, and they're gonna go. You know what? What we're gonna do is we're gonna look back all the way to 2020, and we're gonna calculate all that, and everybody owes back tax. How about that? That's what they'll fucking do.
Yeah, you know, since we didn't really pay attention during COVID. Yeah, let's go back to COVID, and everybody owes from then too. Oh, you remember those stimmy checks that helped you buy all these NFTs? Yeah, we need that back, you motherfuckers. Gosh darn it. All right. Last topic, then we'll get into finish the sentence. Word of the week. I'll be asking this to all guests this week. Well, I didn't get a chance yesterday because we went down so many other rabbit holes with Kenna. But word of the week is patience. Flexing some patience. You're an awful patient guy. You talked about it today. Low and slow. That's the tempo. Never in a rush with Chad and Brad. So I figured you could give some good insights on this, at least until we change the word of the day until next Tuesday. So thoughts on the word patience overall, and also the benefits of utilizing it in your life.
Well, in crypto, 100%, right? You have to have stocks in general. Investing in general requires patience. A lot of people, that's the issue I think that we've been having lately, is the fact that everything's been fast money, quick money, right? Options got really popular, which is real quick money. You can make a lot of money real fast, and you can lose a lot of money real fast. And that's not typical investing. Yeah, it's an investment strategy for when you have the money to do so, but typical investing requires patience for your return on your investment, and leaving, obviously, like we talked about, emotion out of it. Project founders, patience is huge, because you need to be able to wait for the market to be able to do what you need to do. One of the biggest things that I wish I could go back on is, saving either liquidating more ETH early on in the beginning of the project, because, we ended up taking a lot initially to complete our roadmap. That's one of the biggest things that I've been preaching and excited about. The fact that we did was we got through our roadmap as soon as we had the funds to do it. Right. And so, it would have been cool if we would have taken those funds and either liquidated and saved, and then been able to come back in and get more ETH for the project. But that's obviously just, greed in the back of your mind talking. Right. That's how it is. And so typically, doing what we did is the right way, that in my mind, of doing it. Right. Making sure that you invest early in everything that you're doing and building, because now we can just, kind of not sit back, but we can have that patience to where we don't have to rush things that we're trying to do, right? In a bear market, which is even more difficult, because in a bear market, who's winning? Usually it's the devs. Usually it's the people putting up and doing a lot of this stuff that they're doing for other people that are trying to launch projects in the bear market. So patience is a virtue. That's definitely 100% right there.
The old Chinese proverb. I like your thoughts on that, man. And it made me actually think of a tweet that I came across this morning. I'm going to put it up here on the page or on the screen. Got to go to the page is what I was meaning to say. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me scroll down. Uno segundo. This will all make sense in a minute. 1 second. I'll find the son of a gun. Holy shit. Why can't I find it? Oh, here we go. Here it is, kids. All right, check this out. This is This is massive. This is a big one here. The Metaverse tweeted 2 days ago. If you have a defeatist attitude only 4 months into a bear, crypto might not be for you. The last major bear market lasted 2 years, and that was during a global financial market euphoria. It can always get worse. Enjoy. If you don't laugh at that and smile at that, you're chicken shit, and you're in the wrong space. You're in the wrong space. If you just like, wait, this could go longer than 2 years. This could go all the way to like 2025. Bet your ass, motherfucker. It sure could. We could not see 4,000 on ETH again for another 2-3 years. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully. But that's crazy. Last bear lasted 2 years when shit was booming, beautiful. Everybody was buying. And now we got telling us that fucking inflation is no longer here. It's gone. It's just done disappeared. Oh, wait a minute now. Hey, hold on a minute. Now, I don't pay attention to shit about fuck, but when I see something like that, it's wait a minute, what the fuck's going on around here, right? What's going down? So, I don't know. I thought it was really interesting to mention that that what we got to be patient. We're still early as shit. I thought I was early. I thought it was late in January, and then I found out it was early, and then I realized how damn early I was. Like, I thought I missed the boat. Like, in January of 2021, I found out about all of this shit, told my story, didn't mint the Bored Ape, saw Gary Vee with his video. Good to have OpenSea and a MetaMask with 1 Ethereum and pay attention to Bored Apes. And fucking none of that made sense to me. I didn't give a shit. And then, oh, great, wonderful. And then I thought I missed the boat. I thought it was done. Like, I could not tell you how early I still feel. And I don't know if you agree with that or where you're at. I'm guessing you do, but man, patience right now. Patience. And the people who don't have patience, they're showing their true colors. They're showing either they're over leveraged or like they're just trying to wimple, turmoil and moil, just fucking stir the pot. Like, come on. What are we doing? Like, we're not going to go anywhere if we still have that shit. So I don't know if you got any other thoughts on that, but definitely something that's been on the mind for me.
Well, so that's one thing that trips me out right now in the bear is like, you look at projects like Goblin Town, you know, that was all about just people having fun, going out there, just being crazy. There was no roadmap. People like that, you know, and then the way the market is, look at their floor. I don't understand. Like, I don't see everybody. Yeah. I don't see why everybody would just start dropping the floor like that unless they were possibly over leveraged in what they were doing. You know, those that bought at like 4 ETH and then, you know, they see it go to 3 ETH, they see it go to 2 ETH, they see it go to 1 ETH. That's going to scare the shit out of a lot of people that are over leveraged in the market. So that's exactly how that happens, man. And being over leveraged means having to get quick liquidity out because you want to minimize your losses because you don't have the patience or the time to be able to wait until the bear market ends. And that's why people talk about, you know, back in 2008 and the market crash and how millionaires were made. You know, there's probably people that are still sitting on their same investments that still have that sitting in whether it's an IRA, whether it's, you know, their trading account, whatever it is, there's probably people. And that's why they're millionaires now. It's because they bought and they held for 14 years, you know. That's,
and if you don't understand that right now, like if you don't understand the opportunity, like we are AOL right now, buddy. We're AOL right now and nothing makes sense. Like we just don't. Well, I said this yesterday with Kenna. I said we're fucking AOL. She's like, oh well, we just don't have the annoying noises yet. I said, I don't know. You been to a goblin space? We talking? I mean, I don't know. It's pretty fucking comparable. ENS names popping off like the bubble. Yeah, I still don't think the bubble is officially popped. I still don't think you can I still think Basie still has a ways to come down. I still think they might even see 50 ETH on the floor. I still think they got more to come down. I still think a lot of projects have some more to come down. Because when everything goes to zero, everything goes to zero. It's not just like, oh, we're safe, doody-doo. I'm not saying they won't rebound, but Jeepers Creepers. And it's funny, you say like, oh, everybody was all about just having fun and getting through the bear at first. And now they realize like a bear's not 1 month long. And they're like, well, what are you building? We want utility again. We don't want free mints. Fuck you. It's like, the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm still bullish as shit. Obviously, I wouldn't still be showing up to this show every damn day, doing what I do, having you on, knowing you showing up a smile on your face, doing what you do, still having midday munchies, still doing everything you're doing. So I don't know, man. I think we're just fine. Everybody just needs to do a quick little. That's it. And we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
People are still buying, man. Codas are still selling, and other side, kennels or mutants are still getting picked up at the floor that it's at. So, big money's still moving.
100%, 150%. Just be patient. Patience. I can't remember what the quote is. Prez says it all the time. I should write it down. Something about the transfer of wealth from the patient to the patient from the impatient. I don't know what the whole fucking quote is, but
Warren Buffett, I think.
Yeah. I don't know what the whole quote is. HD says it all the time too. But the real one is sell when people are greedy, buy when people are scared. It's something along that line as well. Like that's the whole move. And I'm still buying. If I had more liquidity, I'd be more fucking buying. Are you kidding me? But we got some sponsorship deals we're moving. We got some bills to pay. We got some things to do. So shout out again, the Respected Rhinos, the Door Show, brought to you by the Respected Rhinos. That was funny as shit. I heard this. I heard it the other day. I was watching the Fantasy Focus podcast. They're like, oh, before we go into this topic, got to pay some bills real quick. And they were like, shout out to ZipRecruiter. And they like went into a whole fucking free roll. I was like, damn, that was fucking good. That was really good. I haven't fucking heard that one yet. So shout out to Respected Rhinos before we get into this segment at Respected Rhinos on Twitter. But my friend, good stuff. That's some good thoughts for sure. And it kind of embodies the oh well mindset that I spoke about today on Java and Jams. Just like not sweating the small stuff. Just like, oh well, chuckling, shrugging the shoulders, saying oh well, and figuring out the next way. If you smash into that wall, oh well, next way, right? And that's all this time is about right now. So I implore each and every one of you to try and find your lane and build, because you still got plenty of time. You still got plenty of time, but it won't be plenty of time before too long, but it's still plenty of time right now. But before we go down another rabbit hole, I want to go down plenty of rabbit holes here. I got some good ones. Today, son. I mean, I dug deep. I got some good ones. Finish the sentence, Travis. I mean, I got really good ones, dude.
Let's do it.
First one involves the entire Chad and Brad family team. So, first top of mind, I'm thinking Sweaty Yeti, live in the chat. Thank you for your support. Also, Truth in the Source, live in the chat. Thank you for your support. Also, the Chadma, live in the chat. Can't thank you enough. Thank you for your support. So, I ask you to finish sentence number one. If the Chad and Brad NFT team was in a horror movie, the first member of the team to die would be?
Probably Truth. I don't know. It's between Truth and Chad. It could be Yeti though, because I feel like Yeti would just grab an axe and just run straight into the horde of zombies, just for fun. So that's a tough one. But I feel like Chad would hear a noise. He's the dude that he'll hear a noise and he'll go check it out.
I was thinking more along the lines he'll hear the noise and scream like a little schoolgirl. But I like your answer. Shout out, Chad. Oh, I love that shit. Hey, all three of them have equal shot to die. Maybe that should be written into the lore. Who's to say or who's to know? They'll all have 101s at some point. But there you go. Now you guys know what your boss thinks of you. Number two. If I could play one sport professionally, I would choose to play
golf, for sure.
Ooh, I was going to ask you follow-up position, but there is no You just play
Hit
baller
the ball.
golf. You just hit the fucking ball, drive for the show, puff for the dough, baby boy. We ain't got no questions.
Oh yeah.
So, dude, that would be sick. Just your shit shots to be like an inch offline, right? Like not go into the fucking trees and you're like, I'm just dropping for 2. Fuck that. I don't have time to go searching for that. Like, let me drop down the driver, arm length. Here we go.
Well, I feel like, yeah, man, golf is one of the only sports that I think if you're the best in the world, you can go out there during one weekend tournament, make a few $1,000,000 and just sit on your ass the rest of the year
100%.
Until the next year comes around. Unless you're sponsored. Most of these guys, the only reason they keep playing is because their sponsors are pushing them. You know, they got to get out there and represent the brand. So,
well, fuck, most of the guys have gone to the fucking LIV, the live golf, whatever you live, LIV,
more
whatever.
fun.
Hell yeah, more money.
Yep.
And it's opened the door wide open for Mr. Tony Finau to not shit the bed on Sundays. He's got no competition now, so he actually makes it to the podium. But yeah, that's damn. There's a lot of cool shit going on with PGA 2 and NFTs. So interesting rabbit hole. Travis Pastore, the golfer. What do you know? Number 3. If I was invisible for a day, the first thing I would do is.
Oh man. You know, it's I would probably go to the White House and I would fuck with everybody there. I would make it seem like the White House was haunted and just scare the living shit out of every employee, everybody in that place. That's what I would do.
That would be pretty fucking electric. I could tell your mind went to some dirty places first, but then you quickly fumbled through those gears and said, fuck it, we're going to the White House. I know that you know that this show is fully wide open, but you also know that your wife could potentially be watching. So shout out Terrell. Glad you keep our guy in line and not let him say what is actually on his mind. Number 4. No, we're going to get him today, kids. If I was a drag queen, my stage name would be.
Probably it'd have to be Mary Jane or something like that, wouldn't it? Wouldn't I just go straight? I think I'd have to go straight to Mary Jane.
Perfect. Fucking perfect. What else do you need? Or Betty Blunt Roller. Other than that, I don't know what else you fucking want.
I'd be a dab queen.
Debbie Derber. Debbie Derber. There you go. Debbie Derber. She's a dab queen, not a drag queen. Oh, there we go. Number 5. We'll get him yet, kids. Don't you worry. If I had to swap my legs with the legs of...
I think I know where you go with this.
If I had to swap my legs with the legs of another animal, the animal I would choose is
ostrich. For sure. They're fast as fuck, boy.
Imagine those ugly ass. You would be fast as shit, but you'd be an ugly motherfucker, boy. Holy shit.
Wear jeans, bro.
That's taking bird legs all another level. Yeah, never wear anything but jeans. Fucking just not very aerodynamic, but I can't let people see these legs. Whoo-wee. Here we go. No limit as to front or back. I'll preface this next question with.
Okay.
If I had a time machine, the period I'd choose to go to is.
Damn, probably the 20s, man. I really, I always thought that I was born in the wrong era. I would have liked to have lived back in the day of the, old school Italian gangsters running New York and be, a little old school gangster. I think I consider myself like in the new school of what I guess the mob would be doing. I run into a lot of mobs here in the cannabis industry, but they're not as cool as they were. Like the style, the outfits they wear, it's not as cool. I would definitely go back to the 20s.
Gangbang and not as cool as it used to be in the 1920s, says Travis, Chad and Brad family NFT collection. As if living through a Great Depression in the 21st century isn't good enough. The motherfucker wants to go back before literally any technological advancements whatsoever and just relive the shit. Simply because gang banging is cooler back then. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
That is the only reason. All right. Number 6. Honestly, like my great grandpa used to play cards with Al Capone. He owned a bar in Chicago, so I honestly would go back. That's why I gave you so much shit. I would honestly go back to that exact time. Like I love that shit. Like the Gangs of New York. Well, that's a movie, not the Gangs of New York movie, but the Gangs in New York is what I was trying to fucking say. And also all the other ones and all the Valentine's Day Massacre, all that shit, and Alcatraz Island and all the good stuff. I think it'd be a sick time, but. Here's my thoughts on that. Number 7. If I had the opportunity to air, to guest, to appear on a game show, the game show I would choose is
Wheel of Fortune.
A little Say Jack and Vanna, huh?
Yeah. You know, my wife's always been a Wheel of Fortune fanatic, and she's really good at it. So over the years, you know, that's what we do, and it's always been my goal. And we both said that if they did a couples Wheel of Fortune, we would 100% be trying out because we'd crush it. It would be
back in the day. Not like I'm a million years old or anything, but when I was younger, and I'd stay the night with my GP, Grammy P, that's in the space. GP and Pops, we'd play Wheel of Fortune together. Like it would be on TV, but we'd all try and solve the puzzle, and it'd have to be the funniest shit ever. Like Pops would say some shit and like solve the puzzle. Graham would be like, "Yeah, you didn't say this and that." Oh, it was the funniest shit ever. Like it was always so much fun playing Wheel of Fortune with them. So shout out GP. I know you're probably watching sometime later. You're probably at Kiwanian Club right now, but I know you're watching sometime later. So shout out. But yeah, I love Wheel of Fortune. I'd say Jeopardy. I like Jeopardy a lot. Jeopardy's quality. Family Feud, top notch. Can't ever go wrong with a Family Feud. And that's all about it. I got to say about that. Number 8. I was going to say meal, but it just seemed too fucking hard. It was like, nah, forget that. So if I could only eat at one restaurant for the rest of my life, so you got a little variety, just a tad. The restaurant I would choose to eat at is?
It would probably be the steakhouse at Agua Caliente. So there's a casino out here, and their steakhouse was rated #1 in the desert. So, and I'm a steak guy. I could eat steak, and they got chicken too. You know, you could mix it up. They got fish.
You know, I was thinking real basic. I was like Culver's. You know, I feel like I could eat at Culver's for the rest of my life. I don't know if they got Culver's out there, but like Culver's.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Culver's are banging. They're kind of like a Wendy, Carl's Jr., but not disgusting. Like a upgraded version of that. They got what's called a butter burger, and they grill their fucking burgers, or literally they just like drop a fucking just a brick of butter on top of it and just cover it up and let it fucking go. Like they're so good. And then they got concrete mixers. Their ice cream is like, I don't know, they turn it upside down like Dairy Queen, except theirs doesn't fall out of the cup. I don't know. I don't know. Culver's is sick. 2 more. Yeah, see where we go with these fucking things. Number 9. My favorite dessert is
cheesecake.
Specific style.
Original.
Just all straight
up. Yeah. See, I don't like the fancy unless it's got like, you know, like the raspberry. I'll do raspberry.
Toss me like a raspberry swirls fire, but like if you have some of the strawberry topping over the top, like just a classic, and then some of the strawberry topping. But they got this sampler pack at Aldi. Don't ask me how I know. A friend told me. And it's got 2 chocolate ones, 2 raspberry ones, and 4 traditional ones in just like a big round thing. If they enter this complex, don't last but about 2 days. I'll tell you that. But my favorite, tiramisu. Can't give me enough tiramisu. Oh, the lady fingers, the espresso, cocoa pot. Oh, There's just something about tiramisu. Shout out Joe D'Amico, one of Uncle Joey. Uncle Joey, hey, how you doing, Uncle Joey? He's in the sports gambling industry, still is, and I used to work with him a lot, and he makes a banging tiramisu. He's always posting it on Twitter all the time. Follow him at Joe D'Amico Wins. Free plug there if you want some sports picks over the weekend. All he does is fucking win. Shout out my man Joe D. He does look like he looks like your bookmaker. Promise you. Don't piss off Uncle Joey. I tell you what. No, he's cool as fuck. He's awesome. Last one. If chicken wasn't called chicken, I would name it
Cluck Cluck.
Cluck Cluck. Hey,
It's
there
cluck,
you go.
cluck.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I told you I had some good ones today, but that officially does it. Finish the sentence, Mr. Travis. 30 minutes at the top of the hour. Look at that. Literally 30 minutes right there. Right off the rip.
Shit.
Like literally. Didn't even really like try to do that. We were right on the fucking money. So perfect timing to give you guys the secret phrase of the day again and say hi to all of you in the live chat. Yeti, I saw you commenting the whole time. Culver's is banging. Oh, look, see? There he is. He's from the Midwest. He knows what Culver's is. Oh, yeah. Ash used to eat it when she was pregnant as shit with Sass in Minnesota. Shout out Sassafras. Hope that you are having a spectacular day, young lady. Let's see. Who else we got around in here? The Chadma. My favorite dessert is steak. Me too. I am also a vegetarian. Or whiskey. Yes. Steak or more whiskey. 150. My wife's bread pudding. I'd say that too. 150. Oh, see, Truth knows. Oh, wait. Oh, see, cheese curds. Yep. Cheese curds. There you go.
Chris.
Mama says these my magic shows. They'll take me anywhere. Nope, not going to say that second part because that part comes from waiting, and all of you guys know what the second part in waiting is, but I'm not going to get canceled off of this fucking show. You guys try. Me and Travis, we was like peas and carrots. He taught me how to get high, and I taught him how to podcast. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Oh, fuck, I lost the comment now. There we go. Shout out, Ash. Who else we got in here? Dr. J, what the hell are you doing? Oh yeah, you're cute. You're cute. Pumpkin pie. Actually, I'm a sweet potato pie guy. I like sweet potato pie. Big fan. Cluck cluck, yeah. Cluck cluck. LMFAO. I thought so as well. Shout out everybody in the live chat. You guys are the bomb. Appreciate you hanging out, kicking it with us for the entire duration of Token Tuesday. But it's time to do the final thing. Give away one Chad, Brad, Thad, Dad, or Bryce. Hopefully, you know who, fucking Tom, isn't listening to this week's giveaway, and maybe somebody who doesn't have a Chad or Brad, Thad, Dad, or Bryce maybe wins for once. But hey, all's fair in love and war, kids. It's time to bring it up for the first time live on your screen. You've seen it down there at the bottom. Damn, weak as shit today, boys. But hey, if you got to do what you got to do, you know, I mean, hey, 12 entries today. Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. It's down all over the place. Motherfuckers are scared. I mean, shaking in their boots of how scared they are of this place. But hey, more shots for you guys. Only 12 doggone people, unless you guys just have not been entering it in. I know we've had way more than 12 people tune into this show, unless you guys forgot how to fucking spell Tuesday. I have no idea. Or if you're saying Tuesdays are for Tokin, no, it's Tokin. Learn how to read, and that's all I got. So, there you go. Show me Chad's dad. Apparently somebody needs a Chad's dad. I think I'm at 14 now. I think I only need one more. I think I gotta go check. I haven't looked for a while. Oh, 13. Wow. Ash waited till the bittersweet end just to see if she could break the algorithm. All right. We're gonna count it down from 5 because we've been here for an hour, 36 minutes and 10 seconds, just as I said that. So my friends, officially from 5 down to 4, all the way to 3. And if you don't mind, help me down to 2, to 1, a half, a quarter, a tenth, 1/100th. Oh shit. It's off the draw button. And draw. Familiar faces, familiar names. Who is it gonna be today? Ooh, a lot of familiar people.
No. Oh,
You're on bullshit. You're on bullshit, Chadma. You're on bullshit. Totally up to you, boss man, and also Chad man. If your your loyal Chadma gets to go home with a Chad.
it might be. I've got to see. I know he's got a few. He's got a few Chads, but I know he doesn't have very many. And he is a new addition.
Then he's got a fucking. Well, he is pretty damn new, ain't he? He is a new addition to the team.
Pretty new.
So you know what? I think we can pencil in a little bit of a. Oh, hey, say look better than my nap for sure. So you know what? I think being the official ruler here on the matter, seeing as how I'm unbiased. Well, I did make kind of a snide comment about Chadma earlier, so maybe I'm not that unbiased. I think we can let this one pass. I think we can let this one pass. He needs to fill up. Shout out. Fill out that old family there. Shout out Chadma. We appreciate the hell out of you, dude. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting Diamond Hand Media. Big things to come, but that does it for today. A couple reminders before we get out of here and let the old guest of the day give us his final thoughts. Actually, give us your final thoughts first. Anything burn on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul to leave our wonderful diamond handers with on this beautiful Tokin Tuesday, my friend?
3.5 hours. We'll be having our AMA. Just a reminder to everybody, set your reminders. I think I retweeted, Truth put it out. I'll tweet it out after the show as well so people can set their reminders. Recorded space. Feel free to hop up, ask some questions, hang out, and we'll have a little smoke sesh when 420 hits.
Beautiful. If you guys are bored before then, the Diamond Hand Media Group will be live on the Alphaholics show about 2.5 hours from now. So just an hour before the AMA, Chad and Brad AMA starts. So that will be at 2 Pacific and 5 Eastern. There we go. I had to do a quick little bit of math. So we'll do that. And then we also have, after the Chad and Brad AMA, we have tonight at 8. That'd be 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, I do believe. 9 or 9:30. I think it's 9. But just look it up. It's on the Crooks page. Crooks, Ether Brews, and Respected Rhinos. OG gang getting together. Us and the Crooks have been tight forever and ever and ever. My boy Bands and me and Red Kev were going back and forth last night. So slide on over to that afterwards. That space is scheduled tonight. No other massive breaking Diamond Hand Media Group news that I can think of right now. No. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. This has been The Door Show, presented to you by Diamond Hand Media Group, and brought to you in partnership with the Respected Rhinos. But my friends, mis compadres, mis amigos, I want you to remember that that's it. That's a wrap. Paper or plastic. Ooh, that's a fucking vibe, huh? Down just a little bit. We don't want you to be the center of attention. I gotta be the center of attention now. Now, there we go. Ooh, there it is. Maybe just a little bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by episode number 71 of The Door Show. It's time to get on up and get on out. But before we can, a couple of things I need to remind you. Number one, it is a terrific, nay, tremendous, nay, tremendous Tuesday to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee, and I'm choosing to push around some PLP. That stands for peace, love, and positivity for those of you that are new to the acronym, and I humbly ask you do the same. Maybe dash in a little bit of kindness too, baby, as you go on about this Tuesday. Why? You might ask yourself. Well, hot damn, because it costs 0 fiat, 0 ETH, 0 soul, and 0 of any of them other shit coins your happy ass cares to be invested in right now to do so. I hope you have. Travis, the OG Chaddington himself, hopes you have. ATERRIFIC. Rest of your Tuesday, unless you got any other plans. And last but certainly not least, being that this show is a member of the Diamond Hand Media Group, we ask that you remember at DHM, we don't only hold, we hold each other up. And right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. We appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thanks for stopping by. You could be a million places on this earth, and you chose to hang out with us here at the Door Show today. Cannot thank you for all of your support, your likes, your shares, your comments, your retweets, your subscriptions, everything in between. It seriously does not go unnoticed. And without you guys, this show wouldn't be possible. Diamond Hand Media Group wouldn't be possible. Chad Brad wouldn't be possible. Cap and Colt wouldn't be possible. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you guys do. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and thank you for being loyal diamond handers. We'll catch you in the spaces. We'll catch you in the Discords. We'll catch you in the VCs or wherever you may be building this beautiful place we call Web3. But for now, my friends,